Most homeowners spend 100 to 200 hours a year working on their front yard. Mowing, watering, weeding, pruning, replacing plants that died, redoing beds that got out of control. That's 4 to 6 full work weeks of unpaid labor. Every year, forever. And a growing group of homeowners has quietly figured out how to escape it. Their yards are still beautiful. Their homes still look expensive. But they're not spending weekends working. They installed a specific set of features that remove the work. I'm not talking about ripping out your lawn for concrete. I'm talking about smart, beautiful features that need almost no attention, and the homeowners who install them can't stop talking about them. Today, I'm walking you through 10 low-maintenance front yard features homeowners are obsessed with in 2026. The last one transforms the ownership experience more than any other. Once you install it, you never think about that part of your yard again. Let's get into it. Feature number 10, native ornamental grasses instead of traditional shrubs. We're starting with the swap that quietly saves homeowners 40 hours a year. Native ornamental grasses. Instead of traditional boxwoods and hollies that need pruning 3 times a season, homeowners are installing tall native ornamental grasses that need 1 cut per year, once in early spring. 10 minutes with head shears. The rest of the year, the grasses do the work themselves. They stay green through summer. They turn copper and gold in fall. They catch the wind. They add movement no static shrub ever will. And they're almost impossible to kill. Survive drought. Laugh at hot summers. Come back stronger every year for 20 years. Homeowners who switch usually only regret one thing, that they waited so long. Feature number 9 solves the single most hated task in front yard maintenance. Feature number 9. Drip irrigation on a simple timer. The garden hose. The sprinkler you drag around the yard. The plants that die because you forgot to water them. Homeowners are done with it. The upgrade is a drip irrigation system on a simple timer. Small tubes running through the beds. Timer set once. The system runs at 4 in the morning, delivering water directly to the roots. No overspray, no waste, no dead plants. Installation costs $200 to $600 for a small yard. The payoff is immediate. Every plant thrives. Water bills drop 20 to 40%, and the homeowner never touches a hose again. Set it once. Forget it. Watch your yard get healthier every year. Feature number 8 is one homeowners install and immediately wonder why they waited a decade. Feature number 8, landscape fabric under all mulched beds. The invisible upgrade that eliminates the most demoralizing task in yard maintenance, pulling weeds from mulched beds. Landscape fabric. A layer of high-quality woven fabric goes under all the mulch. Water passes through, air passes through, roots grow through, but weed seeds cannot germinate. Beds that used to need weeding every 2 weeks now need it maybe twice a year. The material costs under $100. Installation takes 1 weekend. The benefit lasts 15 to 20 years. Homeowners describe the same feeling, the strange lightness of realizing they will never spend a Saturday pulling weeds again. Feature number 7 changes the relationship a homeowner has with their entire lawn. Feature number 7, a robotic lawnmower. The self-driving lawnmower. Not a novelty, not a gimmick. A product that has quietly gotten very good in the last 3 years. It lives in a small dock at the edge of the yard, goes out every day on its own, mows a little at a time, returns to its charger. The lawn stays at the perfect length permanently. The homeowner never mows again. Upfront cost is real $800 to $2,000, but it pays back in year 2 or 3 when you factor in lawn service costs or your own weekend time. Robotic mowers work best for smaller yards. If you have a modest lawn and hate mowing, this ends the chore forever. Homeowners describe getting hours back every weekend. Feature number 6 is one homeowners install and immediately extend across their entire property. Feature number 6, permeable pavers for walkways and small driveways. Traditional concrete cracks. Asphalt fades. Both need patching, cleaning, eventually replacing. Permeable pavers don't. Individual stones set on a permeable base with small gaps that let rainwater soak in instead of running off. The pavers last 40 to 50 years. Handle freeze-thaw cycles that destroy concrete. Individual pavers can be replaced without touching the rest. Weeds have nowhere to grow. Permeable pavers cost 20 to 40% more up front than concrete. But over 15 years, they cost less, no repairs, no replacements, no annual sealing. Once you have them, you never think about your walkway again. If this video has been helpful so far, hit the like button. It really helps the channel. And stay with me. The next 5 features are the ones homeowners talk about most. Feature number 5, native perennial ground covers instead of traditional lawn sections. Homeowners are getting smart about the parts of the yard nobody uses. The strip along the driveway, the shaded area under a tree, the narrow bed between the house and walkway. Every yard has areas that get watered and mowed but never used. They're getting replaced with native perennial ground covers, creeping thyme, sedge, sweet woodruff, wild ginger. Plants that grow low, stay green, need almost no water, and choke out weeds naturally. Once established, these require literally nothing. No mowing, no watering, no weeding. They just stay beautiful. The homeowner reclaims those maintenance hours. The yard actually looks more designed, not less. Feature number 4 saves homeowners 8 to 12 hours every fall. Feature number 4, a leaf-free design around the front yard. Every fall, homeowners spend a weekend raking, another one bagging, another one clearing gutters and blowing leaves off the driveway. Homeowners who redesign for leaf drop don't do this anymore. Instead of large deciduous trees that dump leaves in October, the front yard features evergreens, small ornamental trees with fine leaves that break down naturally, or trees planted away from the walkway and driveway. Any leaves that fall land on beds where they decompose as mulch by spring. The homeowner buys back the entire fall season. If you dread fall in your front yard, this is worth planning a 5-year replacement around. Feature number 3 is one homeowners install and wish they had done when they bought the house. Feature number 3, a small rain garden instead of drainage problems. The wet spot that never dries. The corner where water pools. The area near the downspout that's constantly muddy. Homeowners used to just live with it. Now they solve it with a small rain garden. A rain garden is a slightly depressed planting bed placed where water naturally collects. Planted with species that thrive in wet conditions, swamp milkweed, blue flag iris, native sedges, cardinal flower. The garden absorbs the standing water, turns it into seasonal color, and requires almost no maintenance once established. The problem area becomes the most beautiful part of the yard, and the homeowner never fights mud again. Installing a rain garden costs $200 to $800. Fixing the drainage the old way, grading, pipes, dry wells often costs $5,000 or more. Feature number 2 has become the most requested upgrade in residential landscaping. Feature number 2, LED, landscape lighting on photocells. Traditional low-voltage lighting used to require timers, batteries, seasonal adjustment, and bulb replacement every year. Modern LED landscape lighting on photocells is different. Lights come on automatically at dusk, turn off automatically at dawn. LED bulbs last 20 to 30 years. Annual operating costs are under $20. Set it up once, nothing else. The lights simply work night after night, year after year. The homeowner comes home to a beautifully lit yard every evening without thinking about a switch. Guests are impressed. Home value goes up. Maintenance is exactly nothing. If you install one modernization this decade, this pays back in daily satisfaction more than any other. And now, feature number 1, the single most transformative low-maintenance upgrade a homeowner can make. Feature number 1, replacing the entire traditional lawn with a mixed native meadow or clover lawn. This is the choice that ends yard work more completely than any other. Replacing the traditional lawn. Not with concrete, not with artificial turf, with a mixed native meadow or a clover lawn. A clover lawn stays green all year, generates its own nitrogen, so no fertilizer needed, needs mowing maybe 3 times a season instead of 30, grows in soil that would kill traditional turf, handles foot traffic, handles dogs, stays beautiful in droughts that turn regular lawns brown. A native meadow goes further native grasses and low wildflowers that need no watering, no mowing except once in early spring. Once established, it becomes a self-sustaining ecosystem that gets better every year. Transition costs are real, $1,000 to $3,000. But ongoing maintenance drops to near zero. Homeowners describe getting entire summers back. If you're tired of the lawn, if you dread the mowing, if you want a yard that quietly maintains itself while getting more beautiful every year, this is the change. So those are the 10 low-maintenance front yard features homeowners are obsessed with in 2026. Native ornamental grasses, drip irrigation, landscape fabric, the robotic mower, permeable pavers, native ground covers, leaf-free design, the rain garden, LED lighting on photocells, and the mixed native or clover lawn. Most homeowners are drowning in yard work they never signed up for. Every feature buys back real-time hours, weekends, entire seasons. Install 2 or 3, and the way you experience your yard fundamentally changes. If this video helped you see a way out, hit the like button. And if you haven't seen my video on the 10 worst front yard mistakes, the ones that create half of the work these features eliminate, that video is on the screen. Watch it next. See you there.